So whoever controls this elbow area right here basically controls the spawns, and that's why number 6, even though he's sitting here, number 8 spawns behind number 3. So that's very important to point out. Number 5, holding that vent cut, unfortunately not getting those kills. Number 2, going for a really good pinch, and now number 2 is right here, picking up the first kill, looking for the second kill. Ooh, good try. Number 6, Dior with the 2-piece, and already we see number 5 going for this rotation. P3 is where blue team is spawning right now, and number 5 gets a crazy timing. Is he here to look for any of these kills, though? He gets the first kill. Traded out. Unfortunate. But now, blue team have the full rotation for P3. Number 1 holding all of middle map control. He's going for this chase, leaving his team to be in a 2v3 on time. Is he here to give the call out that he is flanking? Unfortunately, he does not get the call out in time, but they do win the gunfights. And now, number 4 holding his left push the entire time. This is a very solid setup from blue team. Number 1, if number 1 pushes out too far, he's gonna flip spawns, which, as we see, Max flips those spawns. I'm gonna say he did that on purpose because it's 30 seconds. Usually that's a good time to go for a rotation, and P4 is in the bottom right side of the map. And we can already see number 2 going towards that bottom right side of the map for the rotation. Blue team have a huge opportunity to really take a lead in this game now. Number 2, he's going to have a very first gunfight against number 8. He wins it, and now this is where we can have potentially a full money hill hold from blue team. Number 3 is up top. One of us need to get inside of time. I would say Max could push up, lay down, soak up some time, but there we go. Now we got the time soaking up. Number 3 looking over him, just getting the damage down. And this is why I was saying this is a freaking money hill, just because this one spot that Xeno is in is so freaking overpowered. Now, number 4 is going to want to watch the pinch. Right now, that's like the biggest issue is blue team's not watching the pinch, but it's looking like red team, they're just going to funnel through the front, and just like that, now red team are spawning in the back. And I'm going to assume that red team all spawn in the back right there because blue team, they don't have any map control. They don't have a blocker or anything like that. So the game just gives red team those spawns, and it allows them to break and at least stop the damage a little bit. Number 8 over here in a 1v2. Oh, I thought he was going to get the knife kill. Dang it. Only with 1 bullet left in his gun. All good. Xeno now soaking up the hardpoint time in what is considered the most broken hardpoint on this map. Right here, the second Xeno takes damage, all he's going to do is he's going to start swimming underwater. Oh my gosh! That was terrible to look at. Just staring at that missile coming right down into. Apparently, a rocket does not block. Wait, water does not block a rocket. Good to know. All right. Now, red team officially in the water. Like I said, really all they have to do is literally just swim underwater, pull out your pistol, and just play with your pistol underwater. Soak up all that time. Beautiful shots from Dior. Actually, beautiful team shots from Dior and Dumela. Another cruise missile from blue team. Let's watch this cruise missile just get deleted. No cruise missile at all. Someone must have died out of it. Number 1 is here to shoot Dior. Trying to shoot people underwater looks so freaking hard, but I'm glad that he was able to get that kill. And Xeno going for a stair glitch. Interesting. He's going to be pushing up. He's here for a cut. Ooh, very good timing. He's here for a guaranteed kill at least. He does get traded out by OG Heaven. Now Heaven is over here. Once again, almost going for those trades, but at least he gets the damage down. That's all that's really important at the end of the day. Number 8, unfortunately, dies, and now blue team soaking up the rest of this time. Number 4, pushing this all the way out. All he did was just guarantee good spawns for the enemy team. So, enemy team all spawning at P2 in that top right side of the map right now. Number 4 doing a whole ring around the rosy, finally getting into a gunfight, and gets the win. Playing this final kill on the hard point to soak up the last of the time. There it is. Rest of that time is going towards blue team. But now red team, they can get into a full setup right here. Number 7 holding down this entire left here to shoot bodies. Interesting. And now, unfortunately, him shooting bodies gives out his position. And unfortunately, he dies. Now blue team, they have a beautiful collapse right here, attacking from all 4 angles. 8 and 6, what can they do? Oh, almost winning that gunfight from 6. And unfortunately, blue team, their guns are just on fire right now, burning and melting the enemy team. Number 2, winning those gunfights on the outside, eventually getting traded. And that's the whole point of having good spawns for this P2. You can just literally act like a zombie horde and just keep running at them over and over again until you can break it and start soaking up some time. Now, that being said, though, Dior here for the rotation at P3, getting lit. Love it. Number 6, got a good timing here for the guaranteed kill. Ooh, okay, we got the guaranteed kill. That should spawn number 8 with him. And then now number 6 can turn around. What? I'm assuming because it was still old P2 spawns, number 6 was blocking that spawn. Number 1 was blocking the spawn 2, I guess. And ooh, big gunfight win. So even though the game is not going towards red team's favor, at least we are winning those important gunfights. Big 2-piece from Seth. Seth officially warming up. I'm loving it. And now red team doing all that they needed to now finally climb back into this game. And we should see a lead. Not a lead change, but we should see it tied up. Nevada, once again, the worst thing that Nevada could do right now is be back here. Thankfully, Nevada dies, though. So number 5 is going to spawn back here, and number 2 has the full rotation for P4. Like I said, this could be a money hill, and now with Max being here, we could see blue team be the first team to break 200 points. Max playing his life. Number 1 is here to trade out number 6. Good bait and switching and working as a team from blue. And now, number 2, does he read the spawn from red team at all? We'll see. The second that he shoots, he should read the spawn. Does he get one? Unfortunately, he does not get one. And now, red team, they're in the advantage. All Seth has to do is just wait for his team. But he's playing this aggressive for 1 kill and the damage down. Unfortunately, Dumela does not check the corner under them. And just like that, blue team now holding the rest of this time. Red team, I would say with these 30 seconds, I would send these 3 players to hit this old time, but number 6, I would guarantee that rotation and just already be sitting in pool. Great gunfights from red team, not winning the last few trades. Blue team's winning the last few trades, but like this is where I was saying, where red team, if they just prioritize that rotation, they're gonna be in a huge spot now to basically break the 200 score time. Number 7 going for a trade. Number 5 here playing his life. He now has his team with good spawns, and now all he has to do is literally sit in the water like a little fish and soak up all the time. Yep, go underwater, pull out your pistol, get this free kill. Dumela does not know you can shoot underground with your main gun. You can only shoot underwater with your pistol. Everyone in Warzone knows that. Multiplayer, different story. But Dumela getting his revenge, getting a beautiful 1 dead, going for the final 2-piece just like that. And now red team going to soak up the rest of this time. I will say that 6, with doing this early rotation for P1 is very important. If you guys can hold middle map control, that's really going to set you up for success because you're going to be able to force the enemies in a fatal funnel on P5. And then obviously, if you're rotated for P1, you can now sit and soak up the time, which that is what Seth was trying to do. But unfortunately, right now, blue team, they win the first initial gunfights. Number 7 losing his gunfight as well. And now we have number 3, Zeno, soaking up time. Good contest from number 6. Zeno's unfortunately going to get shot in his back. Number 2, Max here for that trade, though. And red team's doing a very excellent job on being disciplined and forcing blue team to overextend. Typically, blue team is the team to overextend here because they have to break, and also they have good spawns, so they wouldn't be too afraid. Because if they die, they would just spawn up at new. But number 5, I'm not sure if number 5 flips these spawns at all. So I think if number 5 pushes all the way out there in the back, he will officially flip those spawns. I'm entirely not sure, though, why red team spawned P4. I would just presume that because 6 was pushing up middle, that gave him a squad spawn with his teammates. But we're going to have to play more repetitions on this to really see. But both teams at 200. Beautiful gunfights right here. Big trade for Dumilla. There we go. Number 6 is going to be the anchor for these spawns. Unfortunately, number 7 does spawn out, but number 7 spawns out for a free pinch. Terrible spawns. No, he doesn't even guarantee the kill. Number 5 now here, last resort for his team. Number 8 now going for these last few trades, and unfortunately at this point, red team are now just funneling one by one, but this is their last opportunity to break the hard point. They do win the gunfights that they needed. Number 7 going for a outer pinch. We have to get to the time. Unfortunately, he doesn't win the gunfight, but number 8 is there for the trade, and that is a GG's. Blue team come out on top. That was 6-star Hardpoint.